national media exposure? Because I saw like there was like a Yahoo article.
Yeah.
And I know most of the time they just pick up
Uh-huh.
from local and like reshare it. But how much national exposure have you gotten?
A lot. And it's kind of overwhelming at sometimes because it's like, I wasn't expecting it to go global. I wasn't expecting it to be, but then again, it's like, this shouldn't be normal. Like, this should just be a girl, a black woman, entrepreneur who wants to give back to their community, and this seems to be abnormal. You know what I mean?
It is abnormal. And that's why I say, look, I know you have further goals you want to fulfill, right? And I know it's go, 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 and I'm not happy where I'm at now, right? But take a moment to realize you are history in the making right now. You are making history. No, really, you are making history, and you are. Even if you aren't a hip hop fan, right? Did you catch wind of just the inspiration and the movement that Nipsey Hussle portrayed when he died? That he touched people, right?
Yeah.
You're in that same realm. Wow. You're in that same realm now of.
I don't know.
No,
you got to give yourself that day.
Yeah, you are a young black woman that is rebuilding a black community, and you're someone that is striving in areas that people currently aren't striving in right now.
Yeah.
And this is all from a need. Yeah. And like I tell people, entrepreneurship, that's what entrepreneurship is. Yeah. It's looking for a void and finding a way to fill that particular void. Your void happens to be wrapped around community involvement, and you actually are not just in this to make money. You actually want to see the community rebuilt and the culture rebuilt. Right. So you're doing amazing. Don't ever not pat yourself. You're 30 years old.
I know, and I think it's come from being humble. You know what I mean? And not getting a big head, and not. I mean, I appreciate the exposure of it all because it's telling me that I'm going the right way. I'm in the right path. But then again, it's just the humbleness that I've always had in me. That's like I've never really thought about it. Thought that that history is actually going to be made. Like,
you're gonna be in books. Believe this, you're gonna be in books. Definitely local books. You know, when Louisville does their, I think I had a book about the Dirt Bowl one year. I had a book about 100 successful black people from Louisville. Like, you're gonna be in those books and those conversations of people that have changed the culture economically and socially in the city of Louisville, if not America.
She about to shift the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's something positive too because you're teaching, and like you said, we ain't never taught to eat healthy. Mm-hmm. You know, so you got a chance to change the culture from young kids' mindsets. So if they see you in the community, a black woman owning a grocery store, their imagination can shift and feel like they can own. You know what I'm saying?
I hope that happens.
And we care about it more hearing it from someone that looks like us. So if you're telling me, look, Brad, those rib tips you eat, I know they taste good, right? I know they taste good. But those rib tips that you're eating are, it takes them 47 minutes to digest after you swallow one piece. That red meat sitting on your gut is maybe not the best thing for you. You know, but I mean, but hearing
it's going to be hard giving up them tips. Y'all going to have to come up with some kind of a substitute or something.
A healthy tip.
Right. You got to come up with some type of substitute.
But here's the thing, though. Like, healthy foods have just as much as flavor.
Yeah.
It's just not, you have to have meat for every meal. Like, you just don't have to have that for every meal.
And we have to understand, like, the one big word that you used coming in this interview was moderation. Mm-hmm. Water can kill you if you drink too much of it. You know what I mean? Like, you can drown your system. Like, you can't just overdose on fried chicken and grease and pork and...
Look at this.
Well, God bless you with this amazing metabolism that you can like eat whatever you want. But all of us are not blessed in that particular way, right? So
I love me some chicken. I don't think I would ever be able to stop eating chicken.
Yeah, but and look,
you got to eat the healthy chicken.
Organic chicken. It's organic chicken.
My chicken fried, all flats with lemon pepper.
Okay. All flats.
Team all flats.
All drums. But even when it comes to say we talk about poultry like chicken, and I found this lately that look, I went in, my curiosity piqued because I'm a chicken wing guy. I love buffalo wings, chicken wings. I'm a connoisseur. So I go into places now, and I'm like, hold up, bro. I've never seen a chicken leg this large, right? So I started doing research. I went in. They're bringing back these remember the old school Bojangles? So they're bringing back the Bojangles chicken restaurant chain. So I stopped in Frankfurt one time, and I grabbed a breast at Bojangles.
You did.
This breast, yeah.
We grabbing breasts.
I purchased a fried chicken breast, golden brown, from Bojangles. From Bojangles.
Purchasing breast bread.
That was easy.
I'm just walking all into it. But no, I go to Bojangles, and it was like it felt like 10 inches wide. I'm like, I've never seen a chicken breast this big in my life. So I started Googling large chicken breasts, and I realized that a lot of these farmers now, when they coming from farms, they sell meat, poultry, pork, whatever, by the weight. So now they're pumping steroids or additives into these animals to increase the weight upon sale.
Just like when you go in and you buy raw meat and it has chicken with ribs mixed together.
I've seen that.
And it's people
Wait,
pick
hold
it
on,
up
what?
and buy it. And I'm just hold on.
That's not right. They
what?
ain't supposed to be touching.
Yeah.
They actually, it's like scraps. You just mix them together
And we just eat it. We're like, this is 47 cents a pound. 47 cents a pound as opposed to an organic over there that's 125 a pound.
Because I like pork steak too.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And I'm not a big fan of regulation, right? Because I'm not a fan of government regulation on everything. But do we have the conversation that because of these communities, a lot of people are on what's the SNAP benefits, or say food stamps to give it its vernacular term. So food stamps. So say people are on food stamps, right? Yeah. Does the government at some point need to start regulating healthier foods? Like when my kids were on when my kids were younger and say mom was getting WIC. Say mom was getting
big
WIC.
old block of cheese last a year.
Well, no, mom was getting WIC, right? And I didn't know. We laughed back in the day, juicy juice. That's that WIC juice, right, or whatever. But it's actually 100% fruit juice. It's not. There's no sugar in it. Mm-hmm. So when mothers are pregnant and or nursing, they're trying to get the healthiest foods nutrition wise for the mother and baby. So these foods on the WIC program are deemed to be the healthiest foods.
So that big old block of cheese is healthy.
Yeah, it's
that peanut butter that.
Yeah, it's actual peanut. It's peanut butter without sugar.
Peanut butter is plant based.
Yeah.
Now cheese.
Yeah, right.
Lord.
Hey, did you know? And
I love peanut butter.
We got one.
Not to gross people out, but during reading, you have those aha moments. No, listen, I'm reading one time, right? Do you know? Wait a minute, listen. Do you know humans are the only species alive, right, that drink milk from a substance other than their own? No other species alive drink we drink cow's milk. Every other species drinks milk, like a baby cow drinks milk from a cow.
Right. Humans
are the only people that consume milk from another source, not the mother's breast. They consume it from an animal.
So you saying we should go back to just consuming the milk from the?
But y'all don't have it that way. No, but what I'm saying is that listen. No, listen. I didn't realize this, right? This is all part of educating yourself. Right. When you're looking at nutritional value, right? You're looking at a 2-ton or 3-ton cow, right? Whatever a cow weighs, 2,000 pounds, 3,000, whatever, right? The cow is producing nutrients to raise another calf, right? So when we're drinking milk, we're putting the nutrients of a 2,000-pound animal into our system that may not actually agree with or be designed for our system.
Yeah, and I was watching
obesity come from and things.
Partly, yes.
Like bloating and all other issues that come with that. Because I was watching a documentary, and it was more of kind of shifting to plant-based foods, foods, and understanding, plant-based foods. And one of the things that people are we really talking about, that we really need to talk about, is milk beneficial? Is it?
Is it? Exactly. It's definitely not. It's definitely. it has its hindrance when it comes to black people, particularly.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because we're lactose and-
lactose intolerant.
But no,
Yeah.
back to what you're saying, right? If you ever looked at the human body, right, and if you whatever God you believe in, or if you believe in science, whatever people believe in, right, but the human body was designed to give a child what a child needs. So when a child is born, the milk is produced naturally from a mother to feed the child. Everything
Right.
is is naturally designed
Right.
to raise and to feed and
We got you. We understand what you're trying.
Yeah, I'm struggling with this. I'm looking for somebody to help me out. They're not bailing me out.
It's
But
kinda-
For nutrients
it's
for the
depending to
baby.
depend on the mother and
it's
child,
kinda
right?
like if I'm breastfeeding my kids and I try to sell my milk to the public
Right.
to drink, it's
Right.
kind of like
So when you look at
This ain't
obtaining,
good for them.
well, just think of it. You're obtaining the nutrients in proportion rates.
So you try to
from a-
call us a baby calf and
I'm saying it may not be healthy. I'm saying like
Yeah.
when you're looking at a mother, the body's designed to give the proper nutrients to a child, and proportionately the body naturally produces milk and it gives nutritional value that the child needs.
right.
What is the outcome when we look at some of these cancers that people get, or some of these things that we're getting nutritional value from something that weighs 2,000 pounds that's not a human?
Yeah. You know, one thing I learned, like, I don't want to hold up you guys' time.
No, you good.
One thing I learned is, and I'm starting to pick up on it, in our communities, if it's not violence, police brutality,
some type of
food,
trauma.
drugs,
Trauma.
alcoholism, trauma, is either one of those things is killing us.
Yeah,
Either one.
we're under attack.
Yeah.
We're
like,
under
there's
attack.
no way
Yeah.
around these darts. So it's like no way around. So something has to give.
But there is a way around it. Education.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
you're doing.
okay.
That's what you're doing.
So tell us the name again of the store.
It's called the Next Door Market, your neighborhood grocery store,
And it's going to be where?
on 3044 West Broadway,
In opening 2021.
summer 2021.
Summer 2021 is projected opening date. Is there already a crowdfunding campaign launched?
Not yet, because
Okay.
like I said, we're working with an architect firm to draw out the building, what it's going to look like, so people can have a vision and different things like that before they give their money.
All right, so check it out, people. Megan Bell, this is a name you better remember. Don't run up on her when she blow up and you see her on Steve Harvey and Oprah. Don't run up on her then. But Megan Bell,
I
man.
help stock that store.
But no, Megan Bell, this is a name that you actually need to know and praise and understand that she's doing something to help change the culture of West Louisville and not just the culture. She's trying to change the diet and the lifespan of people
to shift the culture
in
our
West
culture.
Louisville. So this is a community effort and it needs community support. So
How can people reach you, find you, and support you on social media?
Well, the Next Door Market does have a group, Facebook group,
Okay.
and we're working on the website now because, like I said, we have something big coming up in March that's going to be a part of the grocery store. And then social media, my personal page, I post a lot on there about what's going on and different things like that, which is Megan Bell. So, yeah.
Instagram.
is your married name Bell?
Huh?
Is
Yeah.
your married name Bell? So your maiden name was it Bell?
Mm-mm.
Okay, because my parents' maiden name is Bell. I was like, we might be
We
kids
might be
somewhere there.
related.
But no, make sure you support this young woman, and always remember, this is the most important thing. I heard Eddie Griffin say this at a comedy show one time, that starting something like Megan Bell is starting, it's just a thought in your mind. So when you look at this microphone stand or this chair was sitting or this computer, that was just a thought from someone's mind. It's a thought that we need something. This grocery store was just a thought in Megan's mind. So don't ever sit back and think that you need to be this person on a high platform or someone that came from vast amounts of wealth to
Right.
start something. It all starts in your head, and you put the idea out there, and you get a group of people to help
Yeah.
you.
And remember, a lot of celebrities are self-made. They weren't born rich.
There it is.
So,
See?
yeah.
There it is. Megan Bell, Next Door Market.
Yep.
Next Door Market coming 2021 spring or summer. Summer 2021. We're gonna have her back up here when it gets closer to the time
Yeah,
to
so she
open the
gets
store.
some free watermelon.
Yeah.
I know it's healthy.
Check us out, Urban Voices Radio, every Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. 106.3 FM, people, and
We out.
out of here.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning into Urban Voice.